Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail. So, if you remember from the last video, we actually did quite a lot from the last video because we ended up like in the we ended up with the last video, the previous from that last video, the previous video from that we took on against the Cocolia's boss. I think, if I remember correctly, I think that was it. So now, well, after it in the last video, well, so much thing happened because we got to fight the Cocolia's minions with that big robot. Then we got hurt really bad. Then we got the weapon for the preservation thing. Wait, let me show you. Yeah, then we got to the preservation thing. Yeah, and now I am fire. And now I can do fire damage. But I am in the preservation path. And then after that, well, we managed to defeat Cocolia, but then the Stellaron destroyed her because I don't know what she wanted to do with it. But we all know that she wanted to like cause chaos and mayhem, and also like make a redo of the world of Yarilo 6, and because of that, then, well, you know then what happened. And then, well, after it, Bronya succeeded like Cocolia. She became the next guardian, actually. So yeah, I mean, we already saw her took her possession, then we speak a little bit with her, and now we have to go to the Everwinter Monument and take some pictures. So let's do that then, okay? Let's go here and let's go to the administrative district, to the Central Plaza, because why not? Also, guys, so I just did a couple of things. We have been doing also the Genshin Impact one. How do you like the event? Again, this event is not my cup of tea.
Bronya said she's willing to wait 700 years for us.
Whoa.
Huh. Dan Heng, how long can humans live for?
Forever. But in that scenario, they can't be considered human anymore.
What?
Yikes, so serious. I was just curious.
I mean, she did ask, so yeah, that's that. Oh yeah, I have, this is Nika. Let me talk to her for a second. Of course. Question. Okay, I'll get straight to point. Three Trembles I haven't read either. Well, I don't mind. Beside educated. This. Okay. I collected the Adventures of the Moths. Oh, do you mean the Adventures of the Moth book? Let's give it to them. I loved reading this as when I was a kid. The forest and desert, as if those things were really exciting. In the real world, there is only snow outside. Truth be told, but people's imagination can surpass the wind and snow. I do prefer the now the author can pay the royalty, but here is a little something for you. Take it. Hey, I got it. Okay. Way to go, me. Oh, and look at that. Hook, Pela, and two other kids. I don't know. Is it? Do we know them? Are those are the most, right? It's Hook, Julian, and the other girl, if I remember correctly. Well, at least this was done. At least that was done. Okay, so yeah. Also, I have been, like I was saying before, I got interrupted by March and everyone. So I have been doing the story quest for the for Genshin Impact's like TCG tournament event. Like I said, that isn't my cup of tea, to be honest. I'm glad that I don't have to play the game too much, to be honest. But still, I wish I could like do. Well, I hope that everyone enjoyed that like event, to be honest. Okay, let's
Here
see.
we are, Everwinter Monument. Photo time! Oh, Pela and Hook are here too. Let's make sure we get them in the background.
Okay, maybe we could try for a cleaner composition this time. Good idea. Let's show them the photos while we're done. I mean, she is already entertained. I don't think that she would like to take the photos, to be honest. Maybe we could try for a cleaner composition this time. Or like this? Could this be it?
Okay, where to next? Oh, we haven't seen Serval since we got back. Let's head to the workshop.
Fair enough. Yeah, we haven't seen
know.
Serval. We need to like hear her thoughts on what happened in the Stellaron thing, and also to the Cocolia, because well, as you may know, like they were close. Light guns.
Who's there? Didn't your parents tell you to knock before? It's you three. Come on in. I was just talking to Clara about you.
Oh,
How have you been, big sister?
What you
Mr.
call me
Vall's
big
workshop
sister?
is amazing. There are all kinds of things. I like it here a lot.
Miss Serval? Clara is such a well-mannered kid. Meanwhile, the architect's children are still calling me auntie and making me feel old.
okay. Still looking to hire assistant for the workshop. No, that was a joke, bro. I don't think she was serious about this. So let's take a photo together.
Photo? This feels like one of my fan meetups. Anyway, for you guys, I do autographs for free.
Photo. Oh, I remember. When I was little, Mr. Svarog took a photo for me.
Over here, Clara. Want to learn some cool poses?
Okay. Out, please. Yeah. Okay.
There's gotta be a better shot than this one.
I was trying really hard not to blink.
We shouldn't have trusted an amateur.
Oh, come on, March.
Never mind. At least it's memorable. A little farewell gift from the Astral Express.
Fair enough.
Huh? You're leaving so soon? I understand. Well, this photo will always be close to my heart. I'll make a copy for you too, Clara.
Thanks, Miss Serval. Big sister, March, Danhung, thanks for taking care of me. Safe travels.
No problem, Clara.
If you have time, please come back and visit me and Mr. Svarog.
Okay. Alright then. Will do. And now what? Oh, so it's over? So it's over. It is?
That's enough sightseeing and photo taking to last me a while. Time to head back to the Goethe Hotel for a good night's sleep.
We can sleep when we're back on the express.
Not so fast! Last time we were here, that evil Madam Guardian interrupted us before we'd gotten the most out of our luxury suites. Don't you think we should make up for it? Come on! Himeko and Mr. Yang are grown-ups. I'm sure they'll cope without us for one night. Besides, don't you want to chit-chat with the locals now that Belobog is full of life again? I know I do.
Okay, fair point. Well, truth be told, I don't have anything else to do. I mean, I do have this for the Blizzard immunity. But I guess I could do it in my own spare time, because I already started yesterday and it is, well, I can make like a little bit of a sum up for you, but I don't know. I feel it's not the same like that showing you, just showing it to you guys. I mean,
Come around
I have
and
done
have a look.
the Asta, both of Hook. I think it was one from Arlan too. Now there's other two from Natasha. Maybe when we are like return to the hotel and rest with no surprises this time. Lovely. Yeah, so those are the ones that I have done that I can remember. Maybe the 4 stars are like meh. I guess the ones that really matter are the 5 stars. I mean, truth be told, the one with Asta was like she spent some money on trying to like fix the ship, Herta's ship, but that was it. I mean, obviously there were some funny stuff here and there, and that was it. I mean, it's not that much of a deal, but that this is not like, oh, it's not like too hard on the on people neither. With Cook, well, we know. Well, first we needed to find a thief that took her. That is like, what's it called? Like meta detector, treasure detector. I can't remember the name. And then we have to like find a surprise for her that for her birthday. Then with Natasha here, we had to do some stuff with some medicine. It was a miracle medicine, something like that. But then we discovered that the miracle medicine was one of the worst things to ever set foot in Belobog after no before this no after the Stellaron actually, because that's the whole thing that started this mess. So first is the Stellaron, then that. Okay, so let's go to the hotel and rest. Wait, will we have the pillow fight this time? I don't think we will. And here we are. So here's the thing with the yeah, I am not doing that with that thing. But wait, my room was in the other side, right? I remember my room being on the left side, not in the right side. And yes, I have done this, but I have done this in my first playthrough. Well, no, I can't remember to be honest, but I am not doing that. I know that's something weird that happened, so no. Okay, let's rest for a bit. Finally, you're overwhelmed by the sea of worriness. And finally we can get a good night's sleep. Well, truth be told, before we go into the against... well, before we actually went back to the surface and whatnot, we actually had a good night rest. But I don't know how much time has been since that, since our last rest. Could have been days. So yeah, let's hope this is a better, a good night's sleep without any surprises. To be honest, the engine of creation, Cocolia, an ethereal outer space, the gaze of preservation, your fragmented memory of the battle forms a blurry and surreal montage. In the midst of this frantic tapestry of events, you see the moment Cocolia perish with the Stellaron. A strange voice speaks to you in a hushed tone. But the voice passes rapidly. You try to recall what you saw in those fleeting moments, but find no trace. Also, that was it! That was the voice of the Stellaron calling for us. All of a sudden you hear it again. A female voice in your ear.
At the end of your journey, all that perplexes you and troubles you will resolve.
Wait, that's Kafka. Was that Kafka? Or who was it? I mean, that toad.
Oh, it was a close thing, all right. Good thing it dawned on me. Hey, Sampo doesn't have to be a protagonist, right? The likes of us are better suited to, shadowy comic relief, huh?
Wait. Who is...
Turns out the Astral Express crew is more fun than I expected. You liked it? Really? Told you so.
It must be.
No. I'm in no hurry to leave. What? Oh, Epsilon? What fun can you get out of a giant Vanity Fair like that? True happiness always entails the manifestation of the dignity of mankind. Now, that's a quote I live by. Well, bye for now. Send my regards to the guys and girls in the tavern. Oh, and don't forget to say that Sempo Kuski will catch them for the next one. Time to make my curtain call. To you, my dear audience, I dedicate my performance. I wonder, did I bring a little more joy into your lives?
Wait, what? He's talking to the audience. He's breaking the fourth wall, guys. He's talking to the players and also, in this case, the audience that it is you. What?
You don't have to answer that. But if the answer is no, then you'll break my heart.
Jesus Christ, he's doing it. But who was he talking to?
We should be getting back to the Express. Time to find March and Danhung.
Oh, whoa. Okay. As you're right, Pom Pom has completed the routine pre-departure inspection, so the Nameless is ready to move on to the next world. Come back to Express when you're tied up all the loose ends. Alright, you must have so many questions about the final battle with the Supreme Guardian of Belobog. Walt and I made some simple analysis that might help you shed some light onto it for you. Got it, we'll start our preparations now. Yeah, that's right. Let's pack up and let's get out of here. No, but it seems that it took me like a whole patch to finish this, but it's not my fault.
How did you sleep? I'm full of energy myself.
I dreamed about Sampo. It's time we went home. Wait, what? We dreamt about Sampo? No, I don't want to know. Yeah, I'm full of energy myself too.
Copycatitis still has no cure, I see.
Did you get Himiko's message? It's time to go. The conductor will nag us again if we put the express behind schedule.
True.
Yeah. Well, pack your souvenirs and stuff. Back home we go.
But technically it is our home. Oh, look at that! I got an achievement for collecting those things. Those books, I mean. Now it's time to say our farewell to Belobog and everyone here. Now, our time has come. It is time to say goodbye to everyone. I mean, it's a little bit sad, to be honest. I was here for quite some time, and now, like I said, it took me like the entire patch to finish this thing, to be honest. And now we are finishing it. Oh, how sad it is. But it is what it is. We have to move to the next world, and also patch 1.1 is in the horizon.
Here we are at last. It's sad to say goodbye.
I know, March.
Nothing lasts forever. You'll stop feeling sad the moment you set foot on the Express.
Okay, can you confirm that?
Hey, I'm not that heartless, you know.
That's true. I want to have one last look at this world. I mean, no, I guess I will do that after this. Let's leave Yarilo 6 and return to the Express then.
Priorities? What do you mean? Are you saying rebuilding the underworld isn't one of your priorities?
Of course not. I'm just saying we have limited assets and we need new parameters.
Assets, parameters. You sure love your fancy words. Forget it. Leave it to me. I'll go down myself.
Come on, Seela. I won't leave you to—
Look! Bronya! There'll be plenty of difficulties waiting for them, right?
Yes. Their future is filled with even more uncertainty than ours. But we will prevail here, even if it means arguments like this go on forever.
They won't go on forever if I win them.
Okay.
Welcome home, you three.
Himeko, Mr. Yang! Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished.
Although Welt and I didn't get the chance to go with you, I can tell you worked hard to bring things back to normal. Well done, everybody. And especially you. I heard a lot of good things about you.
Oh, thank you. I mean, how would you rate my performance? Piece of cake. Can I skip the next mission and get some rest? No. Well, I should be like, ding, 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 ding. No. Okay, so there were so much things. I mean, obviously, I don't know what to say about what happened between Bronya and also Seela, but I mean, now that things are back into track and both can cooperate, both the overworld and the underworld can cooperate, I don't think that there should be too much trouble. Of course, there will be things that you need to prioritize. We don't know what they were talking about that priority, but okay, we'll leave it there. I wish we could have had more information, but hey ho, it's still. And now who? Okay, we already asked about Sanpo. I don't know. Okay, so we are back, and then what? How would you rate my performance? Piece of cake. Yeah, how will you rate my performance?
I'd say it's a solid 5 stars.
Hey.
Get some rest on the Express. Yarilo 6 was not an easy ride.
You bet it wasn't, Mr. Yang.
Tom is of the opinion that we should leave as soon as possible to avoid potential resurgences of the anomalies we experienced earlier. Himeko and I agree.
Which means we need to decide where our next destination is, soon.
That's right.
That's the path of the Nameless, I presume. Always on the road, always trailblazing.
True.
I'm not complaining, by the way. One adventure after another, that's exactly what I signed up for.
Looks like Marge has fallen in love with the way of the Nameless. That's good to hear. You can head back to your rooms for some rest, or stay here and make yourselves a cup of coffee, whichever you like.
I'll head back to my room then.
There I was thinking this guy would gradually open up.
Of course he would.
We need to give him some time, March. I think he treasures the time spent with you guys. About your battle against the Supreme Guardian and the whole Stellaron situation, you must have a lot of unanswered questions, I suppose.
Yes, we do.
While you were away, Welt and I did some research and came to some interesting conclusions. Let me know if you want to ask about anything.
Well, let's ask away.
Home sweet home. Mr. Yang and Himeko must be bored given how long our train had to stay here. Where's our next stop? I can't wait!
I mean, truly though, in the end, they wanted to like not intervene, so it was their decision at all. So yeah, also Arlan is here. Okay. Well, we don't have anything else to do, so let's finish this. Because also this hasn't like finished the sweltering morning sun, so yeah, let's ask away.
The express crew tread upon the Trailblaze. We travel between worlds, like a thread weaved into the life stories of others.
Okay, I do have one thing I want to complain, and that is the cutscenes. Do you have any idea on what to do so the cutscenes don't like glitch or something? Because it is hateful that the cutscenes happen, and also that happen. It really takes up the seriousness of the situation. So if you know something that I could do in my computer to like not let that happen, I would really appreciate it, guys. Okay, let's continue.
The universe is vast beyond our imagination. It's a miracle that our paths converge. The fact that we get to know and travel with each other can only be seen as the design of destiny. Thank you for becoming our companion. I'll do my best to answer any questions you may have.
Okay. I'd like to talk about the battle with Cocolia.
Sure. Oftentimes, those who are involved in historic events don't have the opportunity to see things from a wider perspective. I hope as an onlooker, I may provide some help.
Okay, about the Path of Preservation.
Klapoth the Preservation is known for their indifference. Unless you become a zealot like those with the corporation, it's hard to share in the Eon's power. Determined to preserve the world they loved, the architects held on for hundreds of years. But as the Fragmentum continued to advance, their already wavering faith started to show some cracks. And one particular guardian, Cocolia, abandoned the Path of Preservation altogether.
True.
In contrast, you stood your ground and proved your faith in the Amber Lord.
Hey.
Judging by how the battle turned out, Klapoth responded to your wish. Their gaze infused you with the power to wield the weapon of a supreme guardian and to take control of the Colossus.
Well, that's good to hear. Okay, I was meant to thank you for your support during the battle.
Don't mention it. Welt and I may have stayed on the Express this whole time, but we've been watching over you from the moment you set foot on your Relo 6. Friends look after each other. The same goes for us Nameless. Please remember, no matter where you are in the universe, the Express will always be behind you.
That's good to hear. Okay, the source of Cocolia's power
is a Stellaron. There's no doubt about that. What I've gathered so far suggests it's likely that the Supreme Guardian was corrupted by the Stellaron at a very young age. All the tragedies that came after can be traced to that point. On the flip side, we can't judge Cocolia too harshly. Imagine if it were you or me who had to sit on the throne and watch the city slowly being brought to its knees. Would we not question what we believed in?
I mean, that's a good point, but... And yeah, I mean, there were like many times that they have been trying to like seal or do something with the Stellaron, but they weren't able to, so I guess that makes sense. And also, yeah, maybe the power and the throne like did her dirt or something, but I can't say I can relate. I mean, Cocolia was despicable. truth be told, she was despicable. She was, she was an evil villain, and that's what it is. But in some sort of way, she has like her motivations and everything, but to make the world succumb to the darkness, and also to like make the Stellaron and her own daughter to like be the mother of that new world, I think that's not good. That really is not good. So I mean, yeah, she has her own she had her own thing, but you cannot relate to the character that almost erased the entire existence of the planet and almost make a new one. Just for that wish to make to like give up on the preservation and accept the power of destruction. So I can say I can relate or judge her to yeah, I can say that I can judge her too harshly. That's why.
Sure, ask away. We've got plenty of time.
You bet we do. Okay, can Yarilo 6 go back to what it was before the Stellaron?
Well, maybe better equipped to answer that. But if you want my 2 cents, I'd say it's unlikely. I guess it's possible, but it would take a long time. I can tell from your report that the new Supreme Guardian of Belobog is a smart young lady with leadership qualities. What's more important is that she now understands her people after the journey with you. The firm and honest support she gets from people around her will also prove immensely useful. But fate likes to play tricks on people. Even if during their lifetime they manage to make Yarilo 6 prosper again to a certain degree, they will remain vulnerable and helpless to countless threats lurking in the recesses of the universe. We can only give them our best wishes from afar.
Unfortunately. Okay, what happened to the Stellaron?
It's virtually impossible to destroy a Stellaron. No one, not even Herta, has found a way to break its structure. The best we can do at this stage is to prevent its energy from overflowing.
Okay.
When the Supreme Guardian was defeated, the Stellaron that had been transmitting energy to her exposed its weakness to us for a brief period of time, allowing Welt and I to contain its power. That's about all we can do about a Stellaron. It may be suppressed for now, but it's only a matter of time before it regains power.
But
this brief window should allow the people on this planet to heal and rebuild.
So our best bet is to take the Stellaron away from Yarilo 6. That's what you're saying. Okay, so this is the last, so I guess we're moving into the next planet after this. So thanks for your patience, Himeko.
You're most welcome. Have some rest. You've earned it.
But we already have some rest. Okay. Now it's time to ask Mr. Yang about this thing.
So, your first trailblazing expedition has concluded. How do you feel? Be it joy or pain, success or regret, it's all part of the journey. Those feelings will accompany you as long as you tread on the Trailblaze, and one day you'll grow used to them. It seems you have something on your mind. Let's hear it. I'd like to hear a fresh perspective myself. As talkative as Himeko is, we've pretty much run out of topics.
Okay, the Fragmentum and the Eternal Praise, would they disappear?
I'm afraid not.
Oh.
As I've mentioned before, the Stellaron's influence on Yarilo 6 is more profound than we might think.
Oh.
I don't think Belobog's fight against the lingering effects of the Stellaron will end anytime soon.
No.
But
no.
The balance of power is tilting ever so slightly towards humanity, the crucial factor being the hope you brought about.
Oh, okay.
As intangible as it may sound, don't underestimate hope, because the power it inspires has no limit. Like the Stellaron, it's a seed that may grow into something much bigger. But, in my opinion, the fruit that hope bears will have a much bigger impact than that of the Stellaron.
Well, that's a good relief to hear, to be honest. At least that's that. So it really makes you bring a little bit of hope in yourself too. Okay, I relayed your view of the Stellaron effects to Bronya.
Is that so? Well, I think you did the right thing. It's better to move forward with the burden of knowledge than to tread a perilous road with blind optimism. I remember a distant world where the people were faced with unimaginable danger every single day. But they saved their planet time after time with wisdom and courage.
Okay.
This goes to show how much of a difference ordinary people can make. I hope your Relo 6 sees that too.
I think you should tell them that, to be honest. I mean, giving a good example is also a way to inspire people and make that example come true. Okay, the mission would have been much easier if you were there.
I too wish to go with you, but Himiko insisted on letting you and your friends rise to the challenge.
Oh.
I'd been observing what's happening on the ground from the Express, and I have to admit that I got sweaty palms a couple times. I was glad to see you three meet friends you could trust and overcome hardships. Well done.
Well done.
Himiko was calm from the very beginning. She kept telling me to trust you youngsters' decisions. And she was right. I really need to stop worrying so much.
I mean, truth be told, it can be good to like worry just a little bit. I mean, what happens if something like bad happens? I mean, if we will have become, or I don't know, what would happen if we were like trapped during one of those times? I mean, it makes sense to be a little worried, to be a little precautious, to be honest. So if something happened, we could have done something else, or at least try to. But anyway, it's been nice chatting with you, Mr. Yang.
Likewise. Get some sleep. We'll be heading off again soon.
Okie dokie. Okay, now we have to talk to Pom Pom and get ready for the next journey.
Pom Pom, we're back!
Shh! Checking Star Rail stability! Pom Pom needs to focus!
Good to see you too.
Spatial readout back to the normal bracket. Star Rail stability keeps rising. 56%, 57%. The numbers have stabilized. Dispatch the Express.
Oh, we're moving?
Oh, welcome back to the Express. You've accomplished your Trailblaze mission. The Express appreciates your help.
No. Okay, how's the Express doing?
Thanks to you, the Space Fisher is healing up, and the Star Rail has become stable enough for us to dispatch the Express. As for the coaches, Pom Pom's checked every nook and cranny and made sure everything's in good order.
Okay, whoops, I forgot to bring you some souvenirs.
Don't worry about it. Your Relo 6 probably doesn't have anything worth buying anyway.
Oh.
Plus, it's your first time on a Trailblaze mission, so Pom Pom will let it slide this time.
Okay.
But don't forget, next time.
Okay, we'll keep that in mind. So, where is our next stop?
The destination will be announced at the navigation meeting.
Okay.
For now, get some rest and stay tuned.
And we need to get some use for March.
Oh, Pom Pom almost forgot. There you go. Careful not to spill it.
Thank you, conductor.
Okay. When are we leaving, conductor?
Right away. To avoid encountering the anomalies again, the Express will dispatch shortly and head to a more stable area. For your safety, please don't leave your seat until the Express has reached cruising speed.
Okay. Okay. And that's complete. And now we have a trap with no return and wildfire. And it's over. And now, wildfire official. Okay, promotion tomorrow. Wildfire will host an auction near the vagrant camp on the outskirts of the Robo settlement. Everyone in the underworld is invited. Buyers are meant to pre-register with your full real name prior to the auction. If you want to know more, talk to our team members at the Boulder Town News Office. Hooks Deal. And the restricted zone name. Oh. Audio reports from the logistics team said a number of broken patrol robots from an unknown source were spotted in the restricted zone. They're posing risks to the staff members. Until the situation is resolved, no combatants are advised to operate alone and should apply for a escort team when the situation demands it. Anyone who has the information on the origin of this robot should report to Mo, Tier 2 Engineer of the Technology Division. Out of control. Okay, so we have two more... two new like these things. Okay, so we are done with that. Conclusion. Okay, no, but this has already ended. So I will stop this. Up until here because we already like finished our journey through Gyro 6. So I guess the next thing we should meet with Kafka maybe. I'm not quite sure. I guess we'll have to wait and see, but we'll stay tuned for that. Okay then, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope that everyone enjoyed this video, and if you did, leave a like and comment down below. There are so many things to like comment in this video, because please let me know if there is a way to make this thing to not crash. Because it is really hateful that the cutscenes like had that kind of effect, or is in my computer. I can't tell for sure, but I want to know your opinion in the comments, because it is hateful that this happens. Okay, so and also, who do you think Sampo was talking to, and do you think that both the underworld and the overworld will cooperate to make Gyro 6 great again and bring things to a close? I also want to know that in the comments. Okay, so yeah, do subscribe to this channel so you can see then what's our next move in this game. I was Game Miracle, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.